Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Bill. Oh, I forgot what hat I was wearing. We are in the Sword and Fist book today. We are looking at the Red Avenger Prestige class. We're going to go over what the requirements are, what hit dice, skills, weapon proficiencies you get, and what all's on their table, and then we'll go into detail on what their specials were in the paragraph breakdowns. But the Red Avenger is a master of ki, an ancient and formidable discipline that allows the user to accomplish the extraordinary. So it's kind of a hybrid or a hyper-focused ki use monk. And to qualify, your monks are going to be the most common. So the requirements to become a Red Avenger. Red Avengers usually seek out vengeance, so that hence is why they're the Avenger. Character must fulfill the following criteria. Base attack needs to be a +5. So if you're a monk, you're going to be like, I don't know, 7th or 8th level to hit that. And I'll assume 8. You need to have improved unarmed strike, which is automatic for a monk. And you need to have stunning fist, which is also automatic for a monk. So as long as you didn't trade out the stunning fist when it came and you have that, then you're fine. You need listen 8 ranks and tumble 8 ranks. So listen becomes perception in Pathfinder, and tumble becomes acrobatics. The Red Avengers class skills are balance, gather information, hide, listen, move silently, spot, and tumble. So balance becomes acrobatics with tumble. Gather information is the same, I believe, but I could be wrong. Hide and move silently becomes stealth. And then that's it. Listen and spot becomes perception. And you would get 4 plus your intelligence modifier every level to put into your skills. So your list of skills isn't going to be that great, considering most of these skills combined. So you got 1, 2, 3. You would have 4 skills to put between 4 plus your intelligence modifier into. So the class skills would need to be redone a little bit. I would probably just give them the monk's skill list and add the gather information to the list, and whatever skill would be in here that the monk doesn't get. If a monk doesn't get perception, I'd add perception to the list. So now let's look at the actual table. So they have an average increase on their attack bonus. It starts at a +1 at first level, and by 10th level it maxes out at a +8. So it's not quite as good as a fighter. But they have pretty much a monk's saving throw. Their fort, reflex, and will start at a +2, which is the best in the game, and will end at +7s, which will be the best in the game at 10th level. So add that to your core class, and that's what your saves are. At first level, you get stunning shout once per day. At second level, you get ki save once per day. At third level, you get ki skill once per day. At fourth level, you get ki healing once per day. At fifth level, you get deadly shout once per day and stunning shout 2 per day. At sixth level, you get ki save 2 per day. At seventh level, you get ki skill 2 per day. At eighth level, you get ki healing 2 per day. At ninth level, you get deadly shout 2 per day and stunning shout 3 per day. And at 10th level, you get free ki. So the hit dice was a D8 for this class. The weapon and armor proficiencies, they're proficient in all simple weapons, light armor, medium armor, and shields. Note, armor heavier than leather carries a penalty to the Red Avenger's skills of hide and move silently. Ki. At first level, the Red Avenger gains the greater understanding of the supernatural ability to control and utilize ki. Ki is the energy source created by the flowing through all living creatures. Much of the Red Avenger's training is devoted to understanding and learning to focus ki. And the effects she can produce at each level is reflect the increase in the complexity of their education. Stunning Shout. The Red Avenger releases her ki energy in a sonic attack. You can blast ki energy into a cone 30 feet long. The attack stuns all targets in the cone for 1 round unless they make a successful fortitude save, DC 15 plus the Red Avenger's Wisdom modifier. The attack is a standard action and requires the Red Avenger to be able to vocalize in order to use the ability. Ki save. At 2nd level, the Red Avenger gains the ability to channel her ki into protecting herself from adverse effects. She gains a bonus equal to her Wisdom modifier on any one saving throw of her choice. You must declare that you are using this ability before you make the saving throw. You can use this once per day per Avenger level. It says once per day per Avenger level, but it gives it to you at 2nd level and only once per day. So I would change that to be 2 per day at 2nd level and then once per day from there. So you're looking at, because even on the table it says ki save 2 per day. So somewhere somebody screwed up that. So the easiest fix would say I'd give them ki save equal to their Avenger level. So you'd get that many times per day. Ki skill. At 3rd level, the Red Avenger gains a bonus to any skill check when using the Red Avenger class skill, equal to her Wisdom bonus. You must declare that you are using this power before you make the skill check. You can use this once per day per Avenger level. Yet they have that listed again as 2 per day at 7th level. So I'd say I'd leave that as once per day per level. So at 3rd level, you get it 3 per day. At 10th level, you'll have 10 times per day. Which means I'm going to have to re-edit the specials here when we're done. So ki healing. At 4th level, the Red Avenger gains the ability to channel ki into healing energy. When they lay their hands on a living creature other than herself, she conducts the ki in such a way that it heals a number of hit points equal to her class level multiplied by her Wisdom bonus. She may choose to divide her ki healing energies amongst multiple people or creatures, and she needs not to use it all at once. Ki healing is a supernatural ability whose use is a standard action. You can use this once per day per Avenger level. Now that's contradictory. You can use it once per day per Avenger level, but the points don't have to be used all at once. Unless it means the pool becomes available once per day per Avenger level. I could see that, but that's a lot of healing that it'd give you access to. That's something I'll have to look at here in a few seconds. Let's look at Deadly Shout. The Red Avenger releases her ki energy into a sonic attack. You can blast ki energy into a 30-foot cone. The attack deals 3d6 plus your Wisdom modifier in damage to all within the cone. A successful fortitude save, DC 15 plus the Avenger's Wisdom bonus, halves the damage. The attack is a standard action and requires the Red Avenger to be able to vocalize in order to use the ability. Free ki. The Avenger has mastered the use of ki energy and channels it with ease. Whenever using any class ability that is imbued with ki, you may add double your Wisdom bonus. Multi-class note. Monk characters can freely multi-class with this class. In other words, you can give your Monk PC a Red Avenger level, then return to Monk class for your next level, and take Red Avenger level after that, and so on. Monks in 3rd edition weren't allowed to multi-class. You would cease gaining any benefit from your Monk class. You couldn't progress any further. So, looking at this, the ki healing, the way it's stated, is very complicated and doesn't make sense. So I would treat it like a Paladin's Lay on Hands, because that's pretty much what it is. You just can't use it on yourself. And then the ki save and ki skill would be, I'd leave it alone when you got it, but I'd make it available once per day per level. So, and Stunning Shout was, I'd make Stunning Shout available every, like once per day availability every 2 levels. So every even level or every odd level it'd go up one on its uses. And then Deadly Shout became available at 5th level. and you only get it once per day. So I would move Deadly Shout to, you get it once per day per 2 levels of Red Avenger. So you would start with 3 of them at 6th level, and then by 10th level you'd have 5 times per day you could do Deadly Shout. And then I'd leave Free Key at 10th level. And then where the Stunning Shout and the key saves, key skills, key healing appears again on the table, I'd give them a bonus feat that has to be selected from the appropriate monk feats. So they'd end up with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They'd end up with 6 monk feats to replace that. And that's how I would change this and make it useful for a Pathfinder game. I didn't expect to encounter so many mis-edits or typos in this one. So now y'all get to experience what I'm experienced looking through these old books that apparently wasn't edited very well or carefully. Well, until we all game again, guys.